Hello everyone, welcome. This is my final reveal video for the Go Big or Go Home group build. This is my F4F-4 Wildcat. As you can see from the last update, everything is finished. Just going to explain to you a little bit about the weathering and give you a little bit of close-ups on some parts here of the plane. For the overall finish here that you see here, what I used was a series of artist oil paints. Namely, these some white, some burnt umber, and some black. Just with a regular brush. Just took a little bit of it, a little bit of thinner, and just applied it in areas here throughout the craft. What I did mainly with the burnt umber is I went through the main panel lines and all the recesses here. I applied that, wiped that, let it dry for a little bit, wiped it off, and then went around and did some other parts with burnt umber. Once that was dried, I applied a clear coat of future flow wax. Let that dry. Then I went back with black and did the same thing in certain parts, specifically like here for the gun exhaust that you see here above and below. Then I went again and sealed that up. Once that was sealed up, I went through with a little bit of Vallejo Model Air aluminum and did a little bit of specs here that you see here of some chipping along the sides here, along the gun ports here, the panels, and so forth. Once all that was done, and I was satisfied with it, I put a final coat of flat. This is Model Masters Acryl flat coat, and that's what I applied to the overall model. And then I removed the masking from the canopy. After that, I installed the antenna, and this is that stretchable wire, easy line. So I got the antenna stretched from here to there, and then the other antenna wire going into the fuselage here. For this, I just drew a little hole, apply a little bit of super glue, and just attached it, and that's how that's being held up in there. See, this is the canopy is open. This actually slides. So you can open, close it, and there she is. So overall, I mean, the kit itself, I mean, it's an old kit dating back from the late 60s, so, you know, the fit and so forth was a little challenging here and there. But, I mean, considering its age, you know, it's a pretty decent amount of exterior detail. It's just that the pieces really just don't fit too well together, especially like here in the wing root, the two parts of the wing. Like here, I was able to get it to match fairly okay, but not so good over here, which is actually not that dissimilar from the way it appears in the box art. So I guess it's just probably something inherent in the design of this model. So let me just zoom here and give you some close-ups of some of the parts. Alright, so here you have the side. You can see, take a look in there in the cockpit. I don't know what you can see in there since it is light. You can see the instrument panel, photo etch. Here you can see the above. You can see a little bit better the weathering and the chipping that I did here. So here for the chipping, I just went along some of the panel lines where they would probably be accessing the to reload the ammunition here and maintenance on the gun. Here you see the weathering here on the decal, on the not decal but the insignia, which I had painted on. And you can see I think it gives a pretty nice, good flat and look there. And here on the other side, where I again did the stenciling and the painting. You can see all the weathering. So I made her a little bit of a dirty bird. You know, not a lot of weathering in the sense of you got a lot of paint chipping and so forth, but just dirty, just from constant use. Let's see the tail. Show you the other side. Now here you can probably see a little bit the difference colors between here and here, and that was me using a little bit of more white here and a little bit more of the burnt umber here to dirty this up, since there should be a little bit of a tonal variation between the fabric covered surfaces and the metal surfaces. There you go. And you get the underneath of the wing. You see the exhaust streaks here. You get the engine and some chipping there in the propeller. And you got the front view there. I should get this to focus. And there you have it. All right. Thank you, Clint, for hosting this group build. I did have fun. It was fun doing it. A little bit challenging working with this older kit, but still fun and a learning experience. My main takeaway from here was working with the paint masks that I use for the insignia and using oils for the weathering of the aircraft. So those are good points that I learned that I will apply to future builds. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and enjoy watching you guys group builds, and look forward to more. All right, thank you much. Take care. Bye bye.